DBSCG things.
What's up, Yup gang? It's your boy Taxon, and welcome back to Yup DBSCG Things. And today we're going over another very exciting battle, guys. It's going to be round 2 of our local this week. This is going to be Android 16 versus Spirit Bomb Vegito. But before we get into it, guys, I do want to say if you guys want any custom mats and/or sleeves, absolutely check out Promats, guys. This is the best place to go get your custom card needs. And if you guys do decide to get a mat for them, make sure you use the promo code YUP to save on your entire order. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed this battle or my content in general, remember to hit all those buttons for me, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss a video. And with that being said, let's turn it around and dive in. Alrighty, you guys, and here we are with round 2 of this week's locals. We have 16 on the right side versus Spirit Bomb Vegito on the left. Vegito started off this game for us by charging and passing Android 16, starting off by doing slightly the same, charging and then swinging at the leader card, getting himself his leader draw, dealing no damage there because because Spirit Bomb is 20k. He did take the damage. Unfortunately, he forgot he was a 20k, so he's putting that life back, shuffling up his life, fixing that. We're going to see the discard of an Android 18, top 5 search, finding himself a speedy substitution. We're going to shuffle up, give ourselves a half cut, and then pay 1 to play speedy sub directly after. Out comes speedy sub, top 5 once again. Here, grabbing ourselves the 7-cost Android 16, arrival for 4, grab a 21 from the deck, play a 21 from hand. From there, we see the pass turn going to turn 2 for Spirit Bomb Vegito. We're going to see the charge. We're going to see the leader flip, going down to 6, drawing cards, and then playing a Spirit Bomb. I'd imagine. Yep, so out comes leader effect. Spirit Bomb comes into play. Very long shuffle. Activating Spirit Bomb, looking it up to the top 3, placing 1 underneath. Activating leader effect to rest the 1-drop. Poutine is played. We're going to swing at the leader here. Drawing 1, that damage is dealt. And then from there we see the turn pass. Very mid turn 2 there, leaving both energy up. Starting off by swinging with the Android 16 leader, getting our auto to draw a card. We're going to combo the Android 18 from field to go up to 15. This also is going to set our Z energy and allow us to get into our Dr. Giro. Yep, so it looks like we're taking that hit going down to 5 life. That gets Z charged. Here we're going to see the 1 and 1 Z to go into Dr. Giro, Z stacking the Android 21. Giro's effect comes in, take a life, bottom deck a green card from hand, draw a card. Here we're going to see the awaken on the Android 16 leader. If he has a Dr. Giro in play, he gets to untap 1 and draw 1. The card has barrier and it's hard casted, so it does not trigger Poutine. But if he does use the effect to play that bad boy out from underneath, he gets the top deck ramp there. The Android 21 comes into play, and then of course the Poutine will rest the 21. Here we're going to see the discard of an Android 18, finding ourselves a total audacity. And then we're going to see the turn pass for Vegito. Vegito starting off here, charging himself in energy, activating the Spirit Bomb, looking up to 3, absorbing 1, bottom decking the rest. Here we're swinging in with the leader, getting our leader auto to draw a card. No combos, leaving that there at 15. It looks like Android 16 takes that, going down to 5 life here. It looks like we're going to pay 3 for the Unison. Unison comes out, uptick, draws a card, swing 20 into the leader, I believe. If I was him, I would have swung into the Android 21 blocker there. That's fine, putting Android 16 at 4 life and then passing turn over to their turn 3 here. We're going to see the Android 17 charge. We're going to see the discard of an Android 18, top 5 search, finding yet another top 5 searcher. Speedy sub added to the hand there. We'll see what else he's got in store here. Swinging in with the leader, getting our draw, leaving that attack at 15k more than likely. discussing something it looks like about Spirit Bomb. I cannot tell what they're talking about. Looks like we're paying 2 for total audacity. Using the leader effect there, of course this card when it comes into play draws 2 cards, and then at the end of your opponent's next turn it will spawn a clone token. Well, it looks like we do see the counterplay of a Vegeta, a very unutilized card considering how often. It looks like he's not going to use the Vegeta. I wonder why that there is. Very interesting play there. I would have used the Vegeta and then utilized the blocker as well. Maybe it's because the card has deflect. I mean, I'm not sure if that's why he chose not to do it, but the card, it does have, the Vegeta has blocker, so even if it didn't affect it because it had deflect, he could have been able to block the double strike there. Anyways, going into turn 4 here for Spirit Bomb Vegito. Charging yet another Gohan. Using the Spirit Bomb effect here. Going through the top 3. Absorbing one of those bad boys. We got 4 energy, which means we have a ton of energy to lay down some pressure here. And this deck has access to all sorts of pressure cards like the Goku Vegeta Double Striker, the Majin Vegeta Double Striker. Of course, it also has access to some of the Z cards from that Majin Vegeta structure deck as well. This deck in general just has a lot of good yellow tools, and it definitely plays like so. So anyways, it looks like we're going to activate the leader main, rest down the blocker, and then from there we're going to pay 2 for Bergamo to tap the rest of the energy. We're going to see the uptick on the Unison, draw a card. Doing a quick cards in hand check, it looks like. Looks like we're going to go 15 into the leader here. Nope, looks like choosing not to. Looks like we're going 2 energy to go into Goku. Oh, that's a spicy tech that I haven't seen played in quite some time. It looks like we're going to swing in with the leader, force a combo there, and then swinging in with the 20k Unison. Of course, this is going to be super comboed out of with Android 18. That's going to force a bottom deck. We're going to swing 20k once again. We're going to see another Android 18 bottom decking yet another card from Spirit Bomb's hand. So bottom decking 1 for the super combo, and we'll see what else he does with this turn here. And it looks like he's just going to pass turn back over to Android 16. 16 is going to see his turn 4 here. Spawning a token from Total Audacity to the opponent's battle area. Charging up his 5th energy there. He does have a 20k Double Striker loaded as well as a 20k blocker loaded on the field here. We also have a leader 15k swing. So we have 4 total damage that we could offset during this turn as long as Spirit Bomb Vegito doesn't have a way to stop it. We'll see what Vegito does here in order to stop this turn from proceeding. Starting off with the leader, of course, we want to be able to swing with our leader without any cost restrictions. So if we were to swing with a battle card first and get mecha'd or something like that, of course we'd have to pay towards the cost in order to swing with our leader to get our draw. So not a bad idea starting off with the leader here. Looks like we're going to super combo with a Bionic Blitz, force a bottom deck. And I imagine here we're going for an arrival play simply because I just don't feel like using super combos offensively in this deck is always the best idea unless you're planning on doing something crazy like this. So with that being said, out comes Android 16. 16 is going to go through the deck and grab himself a card of some sort, being a 5 cost or less Android 21. That gets added to hand. Now from here we'll see what he decides to play. He's probably going to play the Total Audacity to draw 2 cards, and or he will be playing out his secret rare here in order to get the full board. Yep, so out comes Android 21 Transcendental Predator, I believe is what this card's called. This is going to target the entirety of the field, so he's going to target 4 cards, all of them of which will be absorbed underneath the secret rare. And then once that secret rare, it did choose 4 cards, so because it chose 4 cards, it gets to ramp 2 life from the top of the deck. Yep, so there goes the 2. The poutine will rest down the Android 16, and then we'll proceed into the turn further. Of course, Total Audacity is a 40k dual attack, so we'll see what he decides to do here. Swinging 40k into the leader. Looks like here we're going to set up the Released from Evil. Not a bad play there. Of course, that's not only going to stop that card from untapping, but it's also going to negate its skills for the turn. So if for some reason he has mid-battle step removal here, he will be able to go ahead and kill that. So it looks like he's going to use a Kefla super combo, guys. A Kefla super combo. This, of course, gets rid of any card, I believe 4 cost or less, or 5 cost or less, in rest mode during the combo step. What a great tech super combo there. Using Release from Evil not only to negate his skills and pop its permanent, but utilizing the removal of his super combo to kill that card as well. A very, very spicy play there. A very underutilized super combo as well as that. That card just being able to remove anything mid-battle step is absolutely astronomical. So just seeing something like that was mind-blowing. Normally that Android 21 Transcendental Predator is extremely sticky and hard to get off the board, but from this aspect, it made that, or this from this Vegito deck, that he just made that look way too easy. So that was an absolutely crazy play there. Of course, going into his turn 5 here, starting off by playing out his Majin Vegeta. This card, its autos are on attack, so unfortunately the KO was just a tad bit early. I don't think it's really necessarily going to affect the game state at all. The 25k is being Sensu beamed out. We're going to see 2 Sensu beans here going up to 25,000 power, and then the blocker dies there. So it looks like we did block that attack and then double beam our leader to make our leader a monster for the duration of this turn, make Vegito struggle to get us back down to our lethal range, because of course our SER just put us back up to 6 life. So we'll see what the rest of Spirit Bomb's turn can turn out to be. It looks like he's doing a very well job at managing to clear up the board state. So playing out his Goku Vegeta, negating the skills of the 16 and KOing it. Now we have a 20k double striker here on the field. Very powerful card here. Looks like we're checking what's underneath the Spirit Bomb. Looks like we got about 4 or 5 cards there. Swinging 20k double into the leader here. Looks like we're going to put a combo into it, making it 25 to match the double beamed leader. Looks like he's going to beam one more time to forcefully put that leader up to 30,000. That's a lot of beans this game. That's probably all of his beans that he's going to have access to for the duration of this game here. So anyways, we're going to see the combos and then the arrival of Android 16 Steadfast going through the deck, grabbing himself a Bad Omen. And then from here, we'll see if he ends up playing out full power counter, or I'd imagine it's full power counter here, just to try to slow down this turn a little bit. Yep, so out comes full power counter. This will KO the attacking card, I'd imagine. So he's choosing to Z-charge the card he comboed, and then the card attacking does die towards the freaking floodgate. Full power counter. Looks like we're paying 2 Z energy to go into the Z leader. He does stay in rest mode, so just because he's inactive, do not think that he's going to be able to get another attack in. That was simply because of an accident. He accidentally untapped it while activating the Z Awaken mechanic. Utilizing the leader's effect there to go ahead and stack something underneath the field spell and draw 2 cards. That was my hand reaching into this game, being very nosy and reading what this card does. And it looks like turn gets passed from Spirit Bomb Vegito, set it up onto his Z leader, and then passed turn with 2 open. So definitely going to be trying to play as defensive as possible here. Looks like we're going 2 energy and a Z energy to go into Frieza. A very powerful play and a combination of skills that I see this player manage to pull off all the time. So normally what he'll do is he'll rival that big 7-cost 16 on the opponent's turn to play out a Floodgate, and then during his next turn he'll use a Z energy in order to play out his Frieza and then attack with the big 7-drop. Auto and attack on the 7-drop is when he attacks, he makes your opponent discard, and then of course everyone knows the Frieza, he will forcefully make you eject a Z energy from your Z energy area to force your opponent to discard again on the same attack. So you swing in with a big 25k double strike, and then your opponent discards 2. This is going to be quite the combo. Looks like he's going to start off with this combination of attacks here. So he's going to negate with Nimbus, put him underneath the Floodgate, and then activate his effect and the Frieza's effect to pop his Z energy, forcing a discard 2. This is, in my opinion, an extremely powerful play because both of the cards that provide the discards are both double strikers in their own right, as well as removal of some sort. So just a great combination of play there. It looks like next we're going to go ahead and swing in with the leader card. Get our leader auto to draw a card. It looks like here we're going to use the leader effect to combo Android 21 Bad Omen, and then 5k from hand to go up to 30,000, forcefully putting our opponent at 2 life. Yep, because he was at 3, putting him down to 2 after that light or damage. Swinging in with the, what is this card? Full power counter. This is a 25k double strike. This does get negated by Meta Cooler. He negates, he plays, he gains barrier. Total Audacity 21 comes out, draws 2 cards, and then it looks like we're going to proceed into a turn pass here. Because the Nimbus, he didn't have any more battle card attacks, so he just played out Total Audacity to draw a few more cards and then pass his turn. Here we're going into turn 6, I believe, for Spirit Bomb Goku. Struggling choosing what to charge here. It looks like he's choosing no charge. He's using his leader effect to go ahead and load the Spirit Bomb and draw 2 cards. It looks like he's using Spirit Bomb effect there to go ahead and look at the top 3, load 1. And then from here he's starting off by swinging in with the Meta Cooler. He is a 15k barrier because the token on field gives him the bond. It looks like he's swinging in with the token as well, just 10,000. That card should have been removed when he played out the SCR from a while ago, so that card is gone. It was an instance in which there was just confusion because the card was left there for so long they forgot about it, so it was supposed to be gone. Anyways, swinging in, or paying 2 to play out the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He swings in for 30,000 power. When he attacks, he forcefully taps down something, ignoring barrier, or he KOs something in rest mode. In this situation, if I was SS3 Goku, I probably would have tapped down one of those blue energy to force my opponent to having more of those senzu beans that he managed to drop 3 of in 1 turn. So anyways, with that being said, it looks like we're going to see a super combo going up to 25, and then another 10k combo using his Bad Omen from hand and with his leader effect to get to 30 to get out of that attack there. Here, swinging in once again, it looks like 30,000 towards the leader. There we do tap the energy. It looks like we're paying 2 again for yet another Goku. Swinging into the leader. It looks like there he's choosing to blow up the field. He doesn't want the discard 2 play to happen again, which is very understandable. Android 16 using his leader effect twice to stay at high life there. Android 16's hand size is getting extremely small here. It looks like swinging with the leader after going up to the Super Saiyan version of the Spirit Bomb Z leader, and then utilizing 2 cards from Android 16's hand in order to survive that attack. Android 16 sitting at this turn here with 2 cards in hand. It looks like he's going to more than likely choose not to charge, considering he has so much energy and not many things in hand in order to make plays with this turn. He does, of course, have a Z deck, though, so if he chooses to go into anything Z worthy, he will save his hand size while at the same time still be producing a board state. So it looks like we're going 2 and 1 Z energy to 2 and Z energy to go into Beerus Area Annihilator. This guy will swing in for 10,000 power, gaining himself 5k and getting rid of a battle card. It looks like we're paying 1 for the release from Evil there. Not a bad bet, I'd say. It's I'm not gonna sit here and say that was an amazing bet, but it definitely provides him the insurance of knowing that his board state will stay the same going into his next turn unless Android 16 manages to play out another Beerus and utilize the skills that way. Anyway, swinging in with the Android 16 leader, of course, we're going to see the leader auto to draw. It looks like he's swinging into the battle card there to try to get rid of some of the board state. That board state does manage to crumble quite a little bit. Meta Cooler dying towards that attack. We'll see what else Android 16 decides to do with this turn. Paying 1 here. Nope, choosing not to pay 1. Nope, paying 1. Playing out BMS. BMS will swing into the leader, taking a life to become a 15,000 power attacker. I do believe the Z leader, Super Saiyan Z leader in the Spirit Bomb deck, I do believe it's a 20k, so the take a life of the Android of the Black Max Saiyan didn't really put him into a situation where he's in lethal. So Android 16 comboed on that Frieza attack to make it a 20k double strike, and it looks like Spirit Bomb Goku managed to combo out. 3 energy left on Android 16's side of the field. We'll see what he manages to do here. Looks like he's passing turn with 3 open energy. Of course, we know how defensive the deck is, so if he has a floodgate of some sort and Spirit Bomb doesn't have the answer to it, he will more than likely take a very rough L here. So we'll see what he decides to do. Looks like we're saying no charge once again, starting off by swinging in with the big SS3. This gets negated. His autos do proc here. He can choose to rest in energy or of course the blocker that was just produced by that negate. Looks like here he's just going to choose to pop the Z card, tired of that Z card, which is understandable. Using the effect of the Spirit Bomb, looking at up to the top 3, placing 1 underneath, bottom decking the rest. Swinging in with the Goku, popping the blocker because he blocked with it. His auto will tap an energy and then he will swing once again. Auto on attack, who will tap yet another energy, leaving him with just 1 energy open. We'll see what Vegito can do in order to wrap up this game here. Paying 1 in order to go into Majin Buu. Will this be enough? He's comboing up to 40, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe.